The gunman grinned and stepped forward, grabbing Thai's arm roughly and pulling her toward him. She struggled, her backpack slipping from her shoulder. One of the other men grabbed Thien Lac's bike by the handlebars while the third began tearing off Thien Lac's backpack. "Hand everything over. Phones, money, guns if you've got them," he sneered. Thien Lac pretended to comply, slowly removing his backpack. But the moment the straps slipped free, he suddenly swung the heavy pack, loaded with survival supplies, water, and spare ammunition, straight into the nearest attacker's head. The blow struck the man's temple with a dull crack. He staggered and collapsed, blood spilling from his ear. In the same instant, Thien Lac spun and delivered a powerful kick to the stomach of the man holding his bike, driving his hip forward just as his father had taught him in self-defense training. The man doubled over, collapsing and retching. Thuy reacted instinctively. She stomped hard on the gunman's foot, striking a vulnerable point, then slammed her forehead into his nose. A sharp crack echoed as the bone broke. Blood poured down his face. The man screamed and dropped the revolver, clutching his nose. The gun clattered onto the pavement. Thuy quickly grabbed it and ran toward Thien Lac. He took the weapon and aimed it directly at the wounded gunman, who was kneeling and holding his face. "Stay still. Don't move. If you take another step, I will shoot." The other two attackers were either unconscious or writhing on the ground. Thien Lac knew they could not remain there. Others might be nearby. Without hesitation, he and Thuy jumped back onto their bikes and sped away. The groans of the attackers faded behind them. After riding a safe distance with no sign of pursuit, Thien Lac slowed down, breathing heavily. "Call your family and tell them you're stopping at my house for now. It's only about 5 miles away. The storm should arrive in about 45 minutes." Thuy nodded, her hands trembling slightly as she dialed her parents. Her voice gradually steadied once she told them she was safe. "Thank you. If you hadn't been here." Thien Lac shook his head. "It wasn't me. The Lord protected us." They continued riding. At 11:45 a.m., Thien Lac and Thuy finally arrived at the house, only 15 minutes before the geomagnetic storm was expected to strike.